In this video, we're going to demonstrate how to add a new LTI 1.3 application to Schoology for the NewsBank LTI tool. First thing you want to do is visit the App Center where you can see My Developer Apps. You want to click on the Add App button near the top of the screen. This will open a new form to add a Schoology app. And now we need to begin populating the information here. In the app name field, NewsBank customer service will typically recommend a value to place here. It's very important to try to keep the length of the value under 21 characters because Schoology has a limitation when it displays things in a course sidebar. It only appears to show the first 21 characters and then the entry becomes truncated. I'm just going to put a placeholder app name in here. The next thing you want to do is provide a description. Again, NewsBank customer service will probably recommend a value, but I'm just going to create a placeholder description. Under the category, we typically recommend selecting Other. For the level, while you can provide a level using the drop down here, we usually recommend none for the level. And we also recommend that you check the checkboxes next to instructors, students, and admins. Next up in the Available For drop down, we recommend changing this from all Schoology users to only people in my school. From there you can scroll down. You'll want to create an app logo and a feature graphic. Again, NewsBank customer service will provide you with graphics and instructions on what to pick here. I'm going to leave these blank for now. Under Type of App toward the bottom of the screen, you want to make sure to select LTI 1.3 app. Launch App in Schoology should already be selected, and it's very important to leave it that way. In the Can Be Installed For section, we recommend checking the box next to Courses so that all of the options beneath Courses are selected. By default, the configuration type will be manual. We'll want to leave it there. Under Privacy, the NewsBank LTI tool doesn't require any user information to be sent over, so the safest option here is do not send any user information. The deep linking option should be checked by default, and you want to leave assignment and grade services and names and role services unchecked because we don't need those. Next up, NewsBank customer service will provide you with a JWKS URL to put in this field here. I'm going to leave it blank for now. NewsBank customer service will also provide you with a specific domain URL to put in the next field. Again, I'll leave that blank. We're also going to provide you with a specific OIDC login init URL, and you should paste that value here. Again, I'll leave that blank. And finally, under redirect URLs, NewsBank customer service will provide you with 2 redirect URLs that should be pasted into this field. We typically recommend that you check Require System Administrators to configure settings for this app, and then you want to check the checkbox next to This application meets the Schoology terms of use. Once that's done, you can hit the Submit button to save this entry. I'm going to hit Cancel here just to go to a previous entry and show you what that looks like. Okay, so once you've created your application, it should show up in the list of My Developer Apps. The next thing that you want to do is under Options, you want to pick API Info. That's going to reveal a pop-up form that will have a client ID field. You're going to need to copy the value in the client ID field and send that to NewsBank customer service so that we can configure your account on our end. I'm not going to demonstrate that here. The next thing you want to do is click the Install LTI 1.3 app to set up the application for your organization. It'll really be up to the local Schoology district administrator to figure out where and how to install the application. The final thing that you'll have to do is configure the application so that you can actually save the values into Schoology and enable the application to be served to users. Again, that's something that a district administrator will have to provide. And that's the setup process for creating a new LTI 1.3 app in Schoology. If your school district has multiple NewsBank products where you'd like to integrate the LTI 1.3 tool, you'll have to set up a different application in Schoology for each one. And again, NewsBank customer service can help you with this process and provide recommended values for the fields for each application.